Hi, loves. I intend you guys are doing well and you're really enjoying your life right now and you're in peace. And just in case you are not in peace right now, this video is probably for you. And also, if you are manifesting your specific person, it applies to every manifestation. You already know I would be saying this, but I wanted to make this video because when I speak to clients, like most of my clients are manifesting their SPs, and I kind of see a common issue, in all of them. Not really in all of them, in some of them, yeah. And that is not about the SP. It is more about understanding what manifestation is. So in order to manifest anything, any experience, because you're not manifesting your SP, you're manifesting the experience you would like to have with your SP, right? So in order to manifest anything, any kind of experience, there is a very subtle, basic, fundamental thing that you got to understand about manifesting or about life in general. This will border on spirituality. Manifesting is spirituality. And it's not going to border on spirituality. This is spirituality. Okay? Most precisely, yet vaguely, manifesting is you is you manifesting a version of yourself who is not trying to manifest anything. I'll repeat this. Manifesting works best, in my opinion, when you manifest a version of yourself who is not constantly trying to manifest something. And why do I say this? Because when you have all that you had once desired, you will be in peace, obviously, relieved, okay, at least relieved, if not in peace, relieved for a while, and also you will not be trying to constantly manifest that thing because you already have it. So if you can manifest a version of you who is calm, relaxed, dominantly calm and relaxed, dominantly in peace, dominantly at peace with whatever is happening around him or her, you do not really have to do much for your desires to flow in. So instead of trying to constantly affirm to get your SP back, I would suggest work on manifesting a version of you who's not trying to manifest him or her. Because everything is energy. And I often ask my clients this question: do you like this version of you? This version who's constantly chasing, constantly trying to get this man, get this lady, stuff like that. Do you like this version? The answer is always no. Then why on earth are you choosing to identify as a version of you whom you do not personally prefer? Who you do not personally prefer to be? Why are you choosing that version? Because when you choose a version who's not trying to manifest anything, doing her stuff, doing his stuff, flowing with life, thinking good thoughts, sweet, happy thoughts, not really worried so much. Something in the 3D you do not like, accept it, do not like it, but then it's okay, it's going to be taken care of. Almost always, not almost always, always, it is taken care of. If you assign it a meaning that I don't need to worry about it, it's going to be taken care of. I'm going to get my desire in a way better than I imagined. I'm not going to keep trying to manifest my SP back. Because this energy of trying, comes from a lot of pain, a lot of judgment about yourself or your SP. And this version of you that you are right now, trying to manifest something, trying to solve a problem, trying to forget the third party, trying to solve every issue that is there between the two of you, my loves, that's not manifesting. Manifestation is about you. You have desires. Obviously, you will have desires. And then there are ways and means by which those desires can and will be fulfilled. The problem is the logical ego mind, who's constantly trying to make you feel that you have to problem solve this in order to get this. No, you don't. These affirmations, these techniques, whatever, won't really help if you're constantly trying to change the SP, remove the third party. And if you're constantly doing that, just doing that and not trying to make any changes in self, any shifts in self, removing the third party. Why are you so focused on the third party? Have you ever asked yourself this question? An absolute lack of self-love, self-worth, self-respect. I sound very harsh. I am. Because I take it as my life purpose and as my job to help you understand that you will only focus on something which is not making you feel good when there is lack of self-love, when there is lack of honoring self, when there is lack of understanding that you are worrying because you do not value yourself. You are a part of source. You are created. You were created for a reason, right? And then you ask questions like, how do I remove thoughts about the third party? You don't have to. All you have to do is you have to start loving yourself, putting yourself up on a pedestal, honoring yourself, honoring the fact that you are created, you are a part of creation, and that makes you worthy of every damn thing that you desire on this planet. That's reason enough for you to have it. You do not have to figure out a way to remove anybody from anybody's life. That's not your job. Your only work is to think the right thoughts about yourself, about your SP, about your situation, about your life. And as I mentioned in all my videos, it becomes the most easiest thing when you're not trying to manifest anything, but only manifesting or experiencing a new you, a new version of you who's not trying to manifest anything but is just enjoying his or her own life. Can you do that? Can you do that for yourself? Can you do that? And then you'll ask me, but does that guarantee that my SP is going to come or I'm going to get married to my SP? Honestly speaking, When you ask this question, you're not in the state of consciousness I am asking you to shift into. And that's okay. Obviously, I'm making this video because I know that some of you are not in the state of consciousness or is not in the state of being where you are not trying to manifest something, but you're more focused on becoming the best version of yourself, the happiest version of yourself, the most relaxed version of yourself, trusting, having faith. I keep repeating, and I'll do it as long as I have this channel. You're not doing this alone. Manifesting is not problem solving. You do not have to figure out how you're going to get the money. You do not have to figure out how the third party will be removed. You do not have to figure out like, okay, SP is saying no. SP loves me but is saying no. How will he or she say yes? No. The only thing that most coaches are not really talking about, because they are just giving out affirmations, is the only thing that I need to tell you right now is try manifesting a version of you who's not trying to manifest anything. Because he or she is so much in peace with this moment right now. Everything is perfect. It's perfect. When you don't like something, yeah, I don't like this. This is not something that I choose to identify with. Okay, yeah, I don't like this. Okay, what do I do with this? I don't know how to solve this right now. So let's drop it. It's going to be taken care of. That's how I do it. I'll always tell you stuff from my experience, okay? So I drop it. I drop the resistance. I don't drop the problem. It's not a problem. It's my awareness of it being a problem. So I say, okay, if this is a problem and if this is bothering me, yes, I'm bothered right now. Yes, I'm triggered right now. But I don't know how to solve this right now. My logical mind is not coming up with a solution. So I'll drop it. It's going to be taken care of. And always it is taken care of. So what do I do when I'm like affected by it? I go with the flow. I allow myself to feel the emotions. I allow myself to feel triggered for a while. I don't dwell on it. I do not assign meanings. The only meaning that I assign is, yeah, this is just a fleeting thing. It's going to be resolved. It's going to take care of itself. And I shift my awareness. So this is exactly how you got to do it. Just because I'm saying manifest a version who's not trying to manifest something does not mean that you will never have something to trigger you. You might, because there is a logical mind. There is an ego mind. But you look at it and do not choose to identify with it as the biggest truth of your existence. Identify with it like, yes, this is something that I do not like. I do not really want to have this experience. Do I have a solution to this? If the answer is yes, solve it. If the answer is no, then don't start overthinking as you guys do. Drop it. Let infinite intelligence, your higher self, God self, handle it for you. You start doing something else. Do something else. I keep saying this. Do something else. Do something you like. You do not have to be thinking about your manifestation 24/7 in order for it to come to your reality. You cannot miss out on it. That's precisely why I keep harping on peace. That's precisely why I keep talking about, no, this is the first time I'm talking about this in this way, that this is precisely why you do not have to be thinking about your desire 24/7, affirming 24/7, as long as you're not having opposing thoughts. So how do you deal with these opposing thoughts? By trying to manifest a version of you who's relaxed, who's calm. Yeah, I know it's going to be taken care of. Because when you say it's going to be taken care of in a way better than I imagined, that is also an affirmation, and it's going to be taken care of in a way better than you had imagined through the path of least resistance. So don't try to change SP, don't try to remove third party, don't try to solve their family problems, don't try to understand how this. These are issues which I do not like. Accept it. Do not run from it. Do not ignore it. I do not like them. So what is the thing that you can do that can bring you an ounce of peace or joy or calm right now. Start doing that. The next moment the worry comes, you say it's going to be taken care of. And then shift your focus to what can make me feel slightly better right now. Do that. The next moment this thought comes and bothers you, what can make me feel slightly better right now? Start doing that. And always ask yourself this question. Do I like who I am being right now? Do I like this version of me? If the answer is yes, great, you are in peace, you're sorted. And if the answer is no, you got to fine tune your energy to being a person who is more in peace, at peace. Because nothing is going to manifest your desires faster than choosing peace on a moment-to-moment basis. And how do you find peace? When you're in the flow of life doing things you like. Because when you start doing things you like, you enjoy, you'll forget about the past or the future, you'll be in the moment. And I know a lot of you think that, okay, I'm not thinking about my SP, so it's gone. No, the answer is no, because you are constantly manifesting and you already, please reverse engineer. You manifested a lot of good stuff and you were not even thinking about them. So you cannot miss out on it. The problem is you think you're doing it alone. No, you're not. There is a God self here. The only thing that you got to do is manifest. If you're really manifesting, don't try to manifest the SP back. Manifest the version of you who's not trying to manifest the SP back, who's completely relaxed and calm. And when you have thoughts about your SP, think good, happy thoughts. Affirm, I only have sweet, happy thoughts. I always have good thoughts. That's discipline for you. Victim consciousness is not going to help you. And I'm not a psychotherapist that I'm going to ask you to repeat your old stories over and over again. My clients know that. I'm just a coach. You tell me your story, I'll ask you what you're thinking around them, I'll tell you exactly what you should be thinking, that's all. And then the rest of the work needs to be done by you. So, the best way, the easiest way to go about this is asking yourself, if all my wishes were already a part of my current reality, who would I be? The version of me who's not trying to manifest anything. Who would I be? Be that person. Calm down, relax. Affirm when you want to. Don't affirm when you don't want to. Go about your life. I know some of you will probably not resonate with this video because we are all in separate stages of our journey. However, the best advice that I could have given you today at this point in time in my journey, at this juncture, is you calmly, excitedly, yet calmly, manifesting a version of you who's so much in peace with this moment that is not even trying to manifest anything else. And just allowing miracles and surprises to flow in. Because when you're not resisting anything, when you're not trying, there is no resistance. You're not resisting it when you're not trying. And it's a lot more easier for things to flow in. I'll leave you with that one. Let it simmer. Think about it. Sit down, reflect, understand what I'm trying to say. If you had everything, you would be the version who's not trying to manifest anything. Because you already have everything. Can you really make efforts to be that version right now? I think you can. It's not that difficult, trust me. With all my love for you and also my empathy, I know you can do this. You know why? Because it's disgusting to be in a victim consciousness, to be in victim mode, to dwell in this state of being where you feel completely sabotaged by external circumstances. It's horrible. Get out of that space. You deserve better, trust me. And my empathy ends when I understand that you can come out of it very easily. It's not a big deal. Victim consciousness is not going to manifest your desire for you. As harsh as this may sound, victim consciousness is not going to manifest your desire. So, think about it. Listen to this video for a few times and make a list of things which you like doing, which can make you feel slightly better. I keep talking about this. You know why, guys? Because manifesting is a journey, is a discovery of self. Unless you change self, unless you change the inner world, it's not going to get reflected in the outside world. Not possible. So it needs a radical perspective shift. And I'm pretty much sure that if you are aware of something like manifestation, that it exists, and you are absorbing stuff, you're trying to understand stuff, you're trying to absorb and apply, okay? I am not talking about an intellectual understanding only. I mean an understanding which makes you apply it in your life. If you are here, I think you can do it. Do what? Become a version of yourself who's so accomplished, who's so much at peace that he or she is not trying to manifest anything anymore. Try. Okay? Thank you so much for watching. And yeah, that's all. Take care.